This border is good, especially if you have got good documents. These police officers, they not allow anyone with no documents to cross the border. So it is good for you to have enough documents so that you can be in a safe side.
I recently watched these few videos as I was trying to figure out what is the real deal, why most South Africans do not want Zimbabweans in South Africa. And then I was trying to figure out if it's just about the illegal immigrants or just any Zimbabwean was not wanted in South Africa. And then I also discovered that there was a huge difference in what the government of South Africa wanted and what the citizens of South Africa wanted. Because I saw two videos. I saw one where the South African citizens went to a few different companies and they were saying that they should fire all the Zimbabweans, even those that have documents. And then I saw one of the videos where I think it was one of the government officials who was saying it is allowed to come to any country, including South Africa, if you're seeking asylum. And basically they're saying if your story is true and if you are truly seeking asylum, you're allowed to come to the country. And also if you have the proper documents of traveling into South Africa, you have the visa of traveling into South Africa, even if you are a Zimbabwean, you are allowed into South Africa and you are allowed to work in South Africa if you have the documents. But then it seems like the government is saying you're allowed if you have the documentation, but then the citizens of South Africa are saying not every Zimbabwean must go, even those with the documentation. It really gives a conflict of interest. It really gives me a conflict of interest. But these are the videos that I was watching. Let's take a look.
We are not here to fight. We are not here to interrogate you. We are here to give you a friendly warning that within 7 days, all the Zimbabweans must be out. Advertise a post. We want local people. Is that clear?
Okay, but I'm not the manager here. The manager is not here at the moment, and if you want to do it properly, you must make an appointment with him and then you can come and see him. I'm not coming in.
It's a matter of, I'm not demanding. We do not make appointments to follow labor laws, to follow Home Affairs laws. That one, wait.
People have got papers and
I don't care about the papers. A Zimbabwean cannot be a cashier. That is against Department of Labor and Department of Home Affairs.
Can you show me that in the law?
Do you want us to close this? We are here to tell you that we're giving you 7 days to sort out the house. You want us to tell about the law?
You can't tell me
No,
to sort
you
out
will,
that.
you will.
must give the message
Madam.
to him.
Madam.
Sir, you must give the message to the manager. I'm not the
Okay,
manager.
we must come another day.
Yes, that's true.
You know what we're gonna do? When we come here, we're gonna close one stop as the community of Lepalali.
After 7 days.
And don't give me that attitude.
I don't have attitude.
Now,
I'm not the manager.
now, this is not a matter of the manager.
I'm listening to you, but I can't
Thank
do
you very
anything
much.
about
You are listening
that.
to us, ne?
Yes.
Take the issues that we're giving you, sit down with your manager, tell him that we have the issues, which are Zimbabweans in your store. That is not going to be allowed. We can't hire Zimbabweans to be cashiers, to be cleaners. We have so many cleaners in South Africa, in Limpopo, in Waterberg, in Lepalale. If it was a special skill, according to Home Affairs laws, we would agree. But not with us, without being taken serious. That one, we will not allow it. We must be taken serious. Advertise your post in mobile post everywhere. Locals will come and apply. How did Zimbabweans see a mobile post? Are they having a mobile post in Zimbabwe?
Of course, it's not working anymore. It's only an advertisement.
Where are you advertising your employment?
We don't employ new people, and the last people.
I'm not talking about new people. Where did you advertise them?
The owner stays on the farm in Zimbabwe. We paid what the people want. We didn't employ the people.
So he takes people from the farms.
The new people that come here.
That's why you mess up things. Don't tell us about the people.
The complaints by
ordinary South Africans in regard to those who come to South Africa looking for asylum is that they tend to jump very many countries, come from, for instance, the Horn of Africa, and come here. Is that how things are done, or should they be going to the nearest country for as long as it is safe for them? What is the procedure when it comes to people seeking for asylum?
The procedure is as is. Nobody should be penalized for not having applied for asylum in the, as you say, the first country of asylum. Asylum seekers have a right to apply for asylum wherever they end up. And South Africa has been pioneering in terms of refugee protection over the years, and we'd like to thank the government of South Africa and the people of South Africa for their solidarity and for their support to asylum seekers and refugees. Thank you.
So in other words, South Africans should live with the reality that somebody is justified to skip many countries and end up here looking for asylum.
As I said, asylum seekers have, under international conventions, have the right to apply for asylum wherever they find themselves and wherever they feel comfortable applying for asylum. Also in that regard, UNHCR understands the dilemma of states in terms of people, in terms of asylum seekers having moved many countries to come here. So what we are trying to do is also to see how we can better enhance our work with states to strengthen the route-based approaches, meaning how do you support asylum seekers in the areas where they have crossed, and to better anchor them there. What kind of support do they need in order to avoid them making dangerous journeys down the line to different countries? Or what kind of better support can we enhance in the areas where they are transiting?
Yeah. One last question from my side, Commissioner Masia Patu. In terms of the technologies that you deploy on the South African ports, the side of South Africa, earlier when we spoke to one South African gentleman who was on holiday in Zimbabwe, coming back to South Africa, he said the technology that is deployed by the Zimbabwe on the Zimbabwean side is far ahead of South Africa's, and he was just unhappy at the manner in which we still a bit behind, according to him. And I've been told by some of your officials here that even the biometrics system that you introduced at some point is still not functioning. When are we going to get just those basics right?
Yeah, no, thank you very much, Muluko. Maybe let's start by saying, yes, the Zimbabweans had already done the redesigning and redevelopment of the Beitbridge port on their side. They have already achieved what we are still to start. I think if you can then look on the Zimbabwean side, when we are there on the pedestrian bridge, you will realize that the infrastructure on their side is already advanced. And the reason for that is because they started a bit early. I think around 2019 or so, they started the building process. And now as we speak, they are more advanced. And that is why even in terms of technology, they are fully functional in terms of biometric. They already have the lane for the small vehicles, the lane for the light vehicles, the lane for the bigger, the passenger vehicles, the lane for the trucks and all of that.
So let me know what you think about this. Please don't forget to share, like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.